Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about a decentralized marketplace. So it's called Pear DAO, and they call themselves the Amazon of decentralized, or Web3. So if this becomes true, the value of this DAO is going to be huge. So let's explore some more and see if this is something that might be interesting to you to invest in, or if you want to pass, so you can have the proper information to make that decision. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we all know the story about Amazon. Amazon started probably some 20 years ago, and when it came to the stock exchange, the price of its stock was almost like nothing. And most people back then thought that no one would ever buy things on the internet. It was too risky. But as time passed, more and more people started buying online on the internet, and the price of the stock of Amazon went through the roof and all the way to the moon. So if you had invested back when Amazon started in the stock exchange, then you would have made a ton of money if you held that for the long term. So what if there was something akin to that in the decentralized world? Well, that's what I want to talk about. And this, guys, it's called Pear DAO, might be one of those cases. And I say might be because people back then in the 1990s didn't know whether Amazon would make the leap into a huge company, the one that it is currently. But some people did believe in them, and this might be the case. So let's go to the browser and see what's in here. We're going to take a little read. It's going to be swift. It's going to be, I promise, it's going to be entertaining. So you have to stay till the end of this video. You want to learn more about this DAO, and to kind of make your own decision whether this might be a good investment for you. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so take all of this with a grain of salt and make your own research. So let's get to the browser. Here they are. Their website is peardao.io, and they are a number of things. And this is common with all new protocols because they want to give users utility to their tokens. Now, utility is one of the biggest factors of a token, the price of the token going up, because the more people who find it useful, the more it's going to be in demand. And if it's more in demand, the price of the token will go up. So, shitcoins have no use cases. So the price of shitcoins will usually jump all the way to the top and then go back down. But if people are using a token, and in this case, PEX, which is their token, then if they give us a good reason to use it, then people will keep it on their wallets. And if they don't sell it, it causes the price to go up again also. So let's explore. This is their website, and this is the main area where you can transact with them. So as you can see, there are things being offered, and I don't know if this is a value $2. I don't know what actual real coin this is, but you can exchange things off chain and on chain. So let's say you wanted to sell your car and take Bitcoin as a payment. This would be a place to list your car. I think the interface needs to be a little bit more polished. I don't see pictures here, right? If I was going to be buying a car, I would like to see a picture of that car. But currently, it's being used more for financial instrument transactions. So in here, you see dollars to USDT being exchanged, $1.7 the price per each USDT, which I think is horribly expensive. But it's been sold here, but it doesn't mean that people are going to be buying it. Although if you go to Binance, there's a P2P marketplace where you can actually transact, exchange real dollars for USDT or for Bitcoin. So that is a centralized exchange. So whatever you do there, Binance will have to report to your government. I don't encourage doing any strange transactions, but if you're going to be transacting, why would you want to inform your government? Or not you informing your government. Why would you want Binance to inform your government, right? If you're doing your tax report, then you would have to do that yourself. And you would know your fiscal laws. But here is an example of what's being transacted. This just came out of beta. It's on version 1. So I don't see many transactions. But here you could actually go and tell them, I want to sell something. And you say what it is that you're going to be selling and how much do you want to get paid for and in which currency. So you could do that with a number of currencies. Now, what is PEX, their token, being used for, which it's currently valued at around $0.50? Well, it's for a number of things. And the first thing is there's a fee involved in any transaction. So that's one reason why you would want to use PEX or buy PEX in order to pay for transactions. In here, you have a list of orders. So if you have been ordering things and you haven't received them, you would be waiting for them. This will be a place where you would see them. This is a place where you click on your own ads to see what you have been putting for a sale. They have a farm, which is one of those things that I was mentioning earlier, where they're trying to give utility to the token. So they're currently offering 184% annually, which is sweet. I like that. So remember, guys, there's always volatility, right? This is not a stable coin. So if you were investing in PEX, it would be ideal to invest in it if you knew the price was a low price and if you knew it was going to be going up. So you can stake, apparently you can stake NFTs, and we'll go into their frequently asked questions. They're going to be airdropping things. So this would be another reason to hold their tokens or use the exchange. They have this part where you can read about their tokenomics. There's a total supply of 1 billion. This is how many are circulating, and the market cap is around 500 million, which is not bad. I mean, this is a small project, guys. So we do not expect this to be $2 billion, but still $500,000 is not bad, especially considering that they just came to version 1.0. If I'm not wrong, like in the past days. So as people start using this exchange, and this is if people start using this exchange, and I'll talk about this in a moment, then the market cap will surely go up, and of course the price of this token. So this is the key, guys. We want to see the token go up, right? So that only happens if there's more demand for the token. So how are they going to enable people to know about this exchange and use it? That's the key to the token going up. So they say how the PEX token powers the Pear ecosystem. So you can use it to stake and you get interest on that. You can use it to pay for transactions, but there's another thing they have that is called voting. So if there's a dispute, let's say you buy something on Amazon or eBay, and if there's a dispute or you sell something there, there's an employee of Amazon or eBay trying to solve that dispute, and they usually solve on their side of the people buying the stuff, not on the people selling. So they propose to so this is a DAO, right, guys? This is not a company. This is a decentralized autonomous organization, which means that their members are the ones who decide on things. So if you were a member and you do that by owning PEX, then they would give you the opportunity to vote on the dispute. And if you vote being that for or against the dispute, you get paid in PEX. So this is another reason to be in this ecosystem, because you would be paid to vote. Now, that's only going to be happening the more transactions are taking place in this DAO. So the fees collected by the network will be distributed among all Pear traders as trading rewards. We already discussed this, and you can earn PEX in the pools or farms. And then another utility is governance. So you can vote on what this DAO, on the future of this DAO, basically. So that's basically their tokenomics, how much is distributed. So this is the thing I want to see. So community development and marketing. This is hugely important, guys, because if there's no marketing, then how are people going to be knowing about this protocol and this place to advertise? or sell or buy things. So we have to dig deeper on what are they doing in terms of marketing. But this is their projection of how the tokens will be distributed all the way to 2029. And that's when they expect the distribution to stop. And we can get to the facts. But before we get here, I want to show you one thing I did like about this DAO. And it is that it's featured on Pancakeswap. So if you don't know Pancakeswap, guys, and I probably think most of you do know about Pancakeswap, this is the main decentralized exchange in the Binance Smart Chain. So if you are transacting in BSC, this would be the place where you would buy and sell tokens and actually invest in pools or in farms. So as you can see here in this part, you can stake your cake and earn PEX. So why is this important? Because Pancakeswap, they do the vetting of the projects that want to list with them. And if they don't like the project, they will never list. So they don't list shitcoins. They list projects that have a potential to become really important and used projects. So that by itself tells me a lot. So they've done a lot of our homework for us just by having this here. Another thing I want you to see is they listed their token really recently, like March 13th. So it's been like almost 4 weeks, and we can see the price of the token. It went up all the way to 45 cents, and then it came down to 29 cents. So that's not a huge drop compared to other ICOs or IDOs. That's reasonable. But the nice thing, guys, is that it went back up. So normally if you see ICOs, the price will go parabolic all the way to the moon and then will drop and it will stay down for forever. Or if it's a useful protocol, then it might slowly be going back up. So what happened here is that it went back up and it kept going above their ICO price, and it's been staying above that. So this tells me that there's interest in this project or protocol, however you want to name it. And the more interest there is, the more potential for it to go up. I think it's smart of them to promote this as the Amazon of the decentralized world, because we all know what happened with Amazon stock. So, and this is basically what they do. So let's go back to their frequently asked questions. There's a number of them. You can actually play a video, and the video will explain what I just explained, without the insights of whether this is a good investment or not. Which I'm not a financial advisor, but I tell you what's on my mind and why I think I might be investing in this token, and with the potential of it going up. So here are my reasons. The price went up above the ICO price, and it's been staying up even when Bitcoin is not launching all the way to the moon or back to $60,000. So this talks to me about stability. So that's one reason I'm considering. Second reason, they are listed on Pancakeswap, so I like that. Third reason, and this might be actually the first reason or the main reason, is that I like the idea of a decentralized Amazon or a decentralized eBay or a Mercado Libre, depending on where in the world you are. I like some things about Amazon and eBay. I don't like other things. If you are a seller in one of those marketplaces, you know there's a lot of unfair things going on for sellers. So this might, make it more even. Let's see. There was a couple of frequently asked questions that I thought I would read to you because they were important. So here's one of those things. They are currently being certified, audited by Certik. Certik is one of the main authorities in the blockchain industry. So as far as I understand, there's no results yet, but the fact that they are being audited, that's good. The one thing I am not entirely happy about this project is that the owners or the founders are not doxed. Now, this is a decentralized autonomous organization, so eventually that's not going to be that important because the decisions are not taken by the founders, but by the members of the community. But at this point in time, it is. What balances this out is that if I understand well, Pancakeswap does do some vetting, and they discussed with the founders and decided that even if they're not docs, the project is worth featuring and putting their reputation on the line. So that balances things out. They talk about potentially being, you can sell your NFTs here. So that brings them to the level of NFT marketplace. Now there's hundreds of NFT marketplaces around, including Binance itself. But let's say you could trade your NFTs on Amazon, and they might be considering this in the short term. That would be another reason to use Amazon and save within Amazon. So that could be one of the reasons they could attract people to their DAO. So that's those are the main things I wanted to show you. They have treasury, and it's, it would be interesting for you if you want to dig deep in this project to read all this frequently asked questions. I won't go through all of them because they're really lengthy. And as I was saying, do your own research. I will be investing a little bit of money with them to test the waters. Now, it's not that I'm going to be investing 20% of my net worth or anything like that, but I might be considering investing 3 or 4 Starbucks coffees, and the price of Starbucks has been going up both in the US and in Mexico. So that might mean more dollars now than it meant a few months ago. But I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? I could just stop drinking Starbucks coffee for a couple of weeks just to compensate for this. But on the eventuality that this DAO becomes adopted as eventually, right, guys? Because Amazon didn't grow the size it grew in just a month. It grew up over years. So but let's say they managed to track 100% more listings and more adoption of their token in a couple months. That would, not exactly, but that would double your investment in terms of dollars with them in a couple months. So if they can 10x that, then it would mean that it could 10x your investment. So I think there's a lot of potential. The key here, guys, is if they manage to do their marketing well. So they talk about working on the community. They have this roadmap where you can see what they're trying to accomplish. It's another thing to take into consideration. NFTs are coming in Q3, so that's a little while down the year. They want to work on the trust currently in this quarter. They want to expand to multiple chains, those with EVM support. So that's interesting because they would be expanding from the Binance Smart Chain to, let's say, Ethereum, Matic, and the other ones that are being commonly used with EVM. So this is Ethereum Virtual Machine. Adding DeFi use cases. This is coming in this quarter. And that's basically what they're trying to accomplish during this quarter. So I will be buying, let's say, $100 and hoping it goes well. This is $100 for me. It's not a huge bet. I mean, I would be stopping consuming some things in exchange for that $100. But I would not be left in the street if I lose that. But if $100 10x's, then I would have $1,000. So that's sweet. That sounds sweet to me, guys. So I hope this video was useful for you to make a decision. And I recommend you to go to their website if you want to dig deeper. If you like this video, just click on the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about how to create money, how to grow it, and how to protect it. See you next time. Bye-bye now.